Boys and girls, if you look down here, you can see we are facing West Brom in the 4th round of the FA Cup. I don't care how badly I'm doing in the league, I'm taking this season as a win if we manage to win this game. It is a Premier League side, so that might be asking a bit much. Hello guys, and welcome back to the 8th episode of the FM21 Salford City save, where today we are facing West Bromwich Albion in the FA Cup 4th round, and then we're going to face Cambridge United in the league, and hopefully we can come away with another great result and continue this cup run and continue moving up the table, because we are finally in playoff position. 7th place right now. We have done well off camera, and we could be moving up into automatic promotion positions if we keep going in this form for the rest of the season. Don't forget that right now it is the January transfer window, and we have made some deals. Unfortunately, no signings just yet, but we have sold all 3 of these players for pretty solid fees. Armstrong gone for 25,000, Denny gone for 11,000, and this man that I didn't even know was in the club for 5,000. So total, that's about, I'm going to do quick maths here, that's 40, it's about 40,000. That's pretty good for 3 people that we weren't going to use at all. And in the league and the Papa John's trophy, we've done alright. Unfortunate to get knocked out of the Papa John's trophy. I love the Pizza Cup, but unfortunately the luck wasn't on our side. We had a lot of expected goals, they had very few expected goals, and somehow they came away with the win. But we bounced back in the game against Newport County with James Wilson scoring in the 62nd minute to get us a 1-0 win and help us move into 7th place. I'm so ecstatic about being in the playoff position. It's exactly what we needed this season, and I'm hoping we can take that momentum with us into this game against West Brom. It is going to be an intense one. It is not going to be one I'm expecting to win. And because of that, I have dropped it back a wee bit. We're on a balanced mentality, still playing with the same tactic, but we have just about our best 11 out there. A couple of players on the bench that you could say I might be probably thinking about starting, but I think we've got a pretty solid squad, and I certainly think we could cause an upset. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but we're going to give it a good crack anyway. And we've got a lot of experience in the squad. We've got Clark, we've got Gibson, we've got Henderson, and we've got a couple of youngsters like Wilson, like Flanagan, and a couple others, brilliant players in there. And I'm hoping that they can come up and just put in a great performance against the Premier League side that is West Bromwich Albion. Are we going to take a look at their squad? No, it's not going to pop up today. But they do have some solid players, but you can tell they're definitely rotating. But they do have some starters in there, so let's not get too ahead of ourselves, including Dianga, the guy who used to be from West Ham. And then they also have their right winger, Pereira, who is definitely a starter for them, doing quite well for them in the Premier League. I mean, obviously West Brom in real life aren't doing amazingly, but they did pick up a win this week, I believe, but probably not the same week that I upload this, but you know what I mean. Wilson's on the ball, but he loses it very quickly. Thought that could be our first opportunity of the game, but unfortunately it looks like West Brom are going the other way with attacking menace, and Diang ends up going for a shot. I don't think that's a player that's actually in their squad, is it? No, that's the player that I mentioned from West Ham. Don't worry, he is a player in their squad. I love that he's 5-star. Like, mate, you don't even need to tell me. I think every single player in their team is going to be 5-star for our squad. Like, it's just not worth mentioning. We're actually holding our own against this squad with 35 minutes gone. We haven't let them have too many shots, and we've actually got our own opportunities for ourselves. So, it could be an intense one, and I could definitely see ourselves coming away with a surprising goal to give ourselves a lead before half-time. But this opportunity looks like it could be going West Brom's way as Pereira is marching forward, looking for a pass into the middle. He does find Grant, and they are 1-0 up just before half-time. And you have to say, we've performed well, and we're unlucky to be behind at the end of the half. But it's the way the cookie crumbles, and it is a very good counter-attacking opportunity that they have taken full advantage of. And I wonder if maybe I put a wee bit more pace in the defence for this match, that wouldn't have been a goal. But, you know, we'll move on. We'll certainly do our best in the second half, and I'm going to ask them to show me something else. We need to make sure that we somehow get a goal past these defenders and into the back of the net. We have the ball right now, but we give it straight back away, and that's not really helping us get back into this game. Pereira running down the right-hand side, plays a good ball inside, and they're definitely knocking the ball around like an experienced squad, but luckily for us, we have managed to save that shot, even though a player was definitely offside in the build-up to that. We still like to see our goalkeeper getting some good saves in there. Haven't actually given our rotated goalkeeper a turn in the squad at all, but you have to say our goalkeeper, he's been good this season. You can't complain. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. We're gonna make our first substitution of the game. It is actually going to be Turnbull to come off. And you know what? Let's do a double substitution. Who else isn't having the best day at the office? Let's take a look at the ratings. 6.3, 6.2. Maybe it's time to give Gestede a chance and see if he can pop up and really turn himself into a hero here. He's a top quality player and everyone knows that, but he hasn't shown it very much at Salford just yet. So I'm hoping this occasion will help him just rise, turn into the phoenix that he truly is and hit the ball into the back of the net, as we do have an opportunity now, but we give it straight back to them. Could be picking it up very quickly if we defend well, but I think this is their opportunity once again. I mean, it is a Premier League outfit, a great ball over there, and they are 2-0 up, and that's probably game, set and match. I think 1 goal down, we could come back, but 2 goals, it's a bit too much to come over, and we've had a good game, we've had a good run, and it's a great ball by Pereira, and it's Grant and Pereira linking up once again. And what can you do? What can you do? 6 goals to 13. They are definitely coming away as the dominant force in this game, but we've certainly done ourselves proud, and I'm hoping that we can come away with maybe a consolation goal in there, and that would just help the morale, make me feel real good about the squad. But either way, I'm proud of the boys. I'm feeling like a proud mother, and we've had a good run. We have had a good run, and it might not be over just yet as Da Silva's on the ball, playing it inside to Gestede, back to Da Silva. Somehow it gets to him, even though that was a terrible pass. Gibson's on the ball, playing it back to Bernard, into Da Silva, and we actually could be in with an opportunity to get this consolation goal, as Hunter's one-on-one with the goalkeeper, but can't finish it. And you have to say, that was probably our only opportunity to score in the entire game, but at the end of the day, it's not the day for us, and we will rise again. We will win the FA Cup one year, probably not under my reign, because, you guys know I'm not the best manager in the world, but that's okay. That is okay. 4th round of the FA Cup in the first year is pretty solid, and I'm hoping that the final whistle can just blow, because I really need to blow my nose, and it's becoming quite frustrating now, but we're surviving. We're surviving. Oscar whipping in a ball there. Come on, blow the full time. I don't need to see this, man. Like, there's only so much talking I can do. Like, what else am I meant to chat about? I just need to blow my nose, man. Come on, like, it's 4 minutes. There we go. Okay, I'm blowing my nose. Oh, the relief I felt from doing that. Good performance. Unfortunately, we don't come away with the result, but you know what? It was against a Premier League side, and I'm going to motivate them by saying I'm far from pleased with the performance, and I'm actually happy that they feel motivated by that, because a lot of teams in this league would just roll over and say, nah, mate, come on, that's dumb. Like, we are a League 2 side, we lost to the Premier League side, we shouldn't be disappointed with that, but they want more, and that's what we like to see. Wait, hold on. Predicted sack race? I'm in the sack race. Why am I in the sack race? I've got them back into an alright position. Don't need this in my life. That's stressful, man. We're going to simulate forward to the Cambridge game. Probably won't make a signing in between that, but it might happen. Stranger things has happened. Before we jump into the next game of the series, which I would like to say is a very important one, because Cambridge are up in 6th place and we have a game in hand on them, and if we win it, we will go all the way up to 4th place. So there's some serious stuff going down here, but before we do that, I want you to first like this video and subscribe if you are new to the channel. Can we get 8 likes today? Forgot to say that earlier in the video. And I would also like to point out that, no, I have not made any signings or sales since last time I showed you guys, but I'm trying here. Come on, like, this man is stalling for about 50 years, and he's a very good centre-back that we're going to sign, but it just hasn't gone across the line yet, and this is the squad that we're using for this game because of all the tiredness, because, FA Cup. We're still playing these 2 men, even though I've been told to rest them, but they can harden up and deal with it. Let's jump into this important game, and I'm hoping that we can come away with all 3 points to move us absolutely skyrocket us up the table, even though we will still have a game in hand on some of the teams potentially above us and below us. So very much so an important match and a very, very crucial game in the grand scheme of the entire season. That is basically just saying an important match, just in a longer, more drawn out way, and I realised that halfway through saying it, and I couldn't really back out. So me explaining it now is actually just wasting time, but I'm not complaining because I've wasted about 20 minutes of this game, and I don't really have anything else to talk about. So now I've come to the end, and I'm starting to panic a wee bit because I don't know what to talk about. So maybe I should start talking about the game. 7 shots to us, 2 to them, 0.74 expected goals for us. You'd think that we would have seen a highlight by now, but we finally do, of course, of us, as I say that. FM loves to mug me off, make me look like an absolute idiot, but it is them on the ball, and that's not really ideal. We do pick it up, and Henderson is able to clear it out to Clark, who has plenty of space to play with. He gets past the last defender, he goes for a shot, but it's a very good save by the goalkeeper. You have to say that goalkeeper really closed down the angle. If he went for the left-hand side, he would have been able to stop it with his hand. If he went to the right-hand side, he was able to stop it with his hand. So it was a difficult one for Clark, but I still would have liked a goal. They're coming at us now, and they've won a penalty. Awesome. Haven't seen a penalty being saved all year from us, so I'd like to start now in this crucial game. Ironside does score. Our goalkeeper was close to it, though. It's like half a penalty save, maybe. And that is undeserved going into halftime, and I'm going to probably get quite mad at them. And by quite mad, I mean just calmly say, not happy with the performance out there. And that has motivated them enough to hopefully perform better in the second half. I'm not going to make a substitution just yet. I probably will bring someone off as they are looking a wee bit tired. But for now, we're sticking with the squad, and I'm hoping they can manage to get a goal here. But they didn't pick up the ball in the position that I thought we would, but we have eventually gotten it. And now Thomas, the left winger who doesn't normally play, is playing an inside forward role today, trying to prove that he deserves a spot on the side. Plays it back to Da Silva, and mate, that was all Thomas. He knew what he was doing, playing it back to Da Silva, and Da Silva puts a beautiful ball into Henderson, and we're back on level terms just like that in the second half, and it's everyone's game to play for. It's not everyone's, it's anyone's game to play for. That's the phrase. I did think everyone kind of hit the air a bit wrong there, but I'm happy to be on level terms, but we probably should be ahead, so I'm hoping that we do get a goal in this opportunity, maybe, potentially. FM, you want to, listen to that? How he hasn't tackled him there is beyond me. Who's that? Doherty, come on, man, you're a CDM for us. You got to be tackling him there. Mayo on the ball, playing it back to Taylor. I'm acting like I know who these players are. Nibs in behind, goes for the chip. It's hit the crossbar, and we're lucky to still be on level terms at this point. We have been the dominant side, and I'm still not feeling dominant at all in this match. But I'm going to make our first substitution. It is going to be Clark to come off for Turnbull, as Clark probably does need a rest, and I probably should have rested him to begin with, but we didn't have really good options on the bench, so I decided against it. Oh, that is a terrible pass. Who was that? Flanagan, mate, get off my squad. Oh, I mean, we're lucky that didn't lead to a goal. That was shocking stuff. I think I actually am going to take him off now. I want to say not because of that, but it kind of is because of that. Yes, Steve can come on. You know what? We're going into a 2-striker formation. Say what you want about it, but I was going to say it gets results. It hasn't really gotten results for us in the past, but I'm giving it a crack anyway. And I think I'm going to cough in a second, and there's a chance coming. I'm going to have to mute it. Don't ask me why, but instead of muting it, I instinctively paused the recording. But don't worry, we didn't miss anything. We're still on the ball. Thomas, back to Doherty. Doherty, back out to Tao. This is good build-up play. This is exactly what we want to see. Oscar, playing it into Clark, who's onside. I thought he was offside. He's onside. We've scored. Mate, we're dropping it back. Guess Steve can't play in that position, so Henderson can, and we'll play him as a shadow striker, pressing forward, and I mean, that's still not very defensive, but I mean, we scored being attacking, so to me, that says we should keep attacking, and if we can hold on to this victory, this lead that we do have, I will certainly be happy with the result. Great pass, and he was nowhere near offside on the second time of looking at it. First time, will admit, I was very, very convinced that was going to be ruled out. But we're happy it hasn't been. And we are currently sat in 5th place with the potential to go all the way up to third place if we do win the game in hand that we have on the teams above us. We almost score again there, but unfortunately for us, just going above the bar. 10 minutes to hold on. Probably should be making my last substitution. Forgot I had that. It is going to be Golden to come on. Gosh, that's the second time I've done that. Come on for Oscar in the right back position. Come on. 5 minutes, 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 1 minute, 6 minutes. What? Okay. Well, it's gone by very quickly, and we didn't see any highlights. But 6 minutes? Are you serious, man? You were lucky nothing happened in it. We have done brilliantly to come back, especially considering the fact that that was a rotated squad, and the fact that it was one of the most important games of the season. We are in a playoff position, and that is a beautiful place to end this episode. And at the start of next episode, we are going to come back for these 2 games. I know, you can call me lazy. I'm not simulating a lot off camera, but these 2 games are very crucial. Bradford City up in 6th place, Bolton up in 3rd. I can't wait for them. I hope you're excited for them. Make sure you like this video if you are excited for them. Comment down below what you want to see in the next video. I mean, you're going to see that, so just deal with it, and I will see you all later.